Okay, howdy gamers. So, let's see, we've got 8 days left in the season. I'm really not expecting to make gold at this point, just because like last time it took me 3-ish tries just to like go from bronze 1 to silver 4. But we'll see what happens. I was gonna try and play yesterday, or at least I wanted to, but then I randomly woke up at like 3 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep, and by the time I finished work I was kind of just falling asleep at my desk, so decided not to play. I took a nap and I was feeling better, but decided to just sleep a bunch last night, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, so last time I started trying out my Thorn build again, and through some combination of luck and it maybe being good, actually did pretty well overall. I almost got an early kill the first game, but misplayed it a bit. Second game, I guess I got Wick for free. I think this is the game I died to a Hyunwoo, maybe. I don't know. Third game, I kind of just farmed the entire time. I was pretty behind, and then I randomly found a Tree of Life, and then was on the ground and was able to make a frag rack. And then I third partied like the other two people's final fight, finished off the Yuki, and then just autoed the crit Giara to death, who was missing their ult. So that was pretty cool. Did not expect to win that game. Yeah, that's kind of what happened. I'm kind of wondering if like, so I've had the feeling for a while that like whenever I get behind I tend to do better in a way, and I'm wondering if that's just because in those games I tend to just focus more on farming and avoiding people largely, and just, you know, getting resources. I've been kind of doing a little bit of that more intentionally just now that I'm focused on farming. Oops, wrong thing. And so I think maybe that's going to be the plan till the end of the season, is just to focus a bit more on farming and like less on taking risks, to like kind of see what I can do and push limits. But we'll see what I end up actually deciding in game. I think it would be the smart thing to focus more on farming, but I don't know that I'm actually gonna have fun doing that.
Who, me? Okay then.
Something I would like to see though is just like a side-by-side of me doing this now versus me doing this back when I originally came up with the build. Just to like see how much faster I am now, because I'm not sure if I was finishing it like in time to contest Meteorite, or if I like in time to like go to Meteorite if I wanted to, like previously. Oh yeah, I think I will end up just like killing some bots in this just to get rid of the daily quests.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated. Wash your hands often. Is this someone's property? I'm not too bad with my hands. This might sting a bit. Alright, this came out well. Whoa, the water is clear. There's definitely something I can grab from here. What's inside? Is this correct? Didn't you think this was possible? I'm definitely not losing. What's inside? Try harder. I can sit here until a patient shows up. I'll just open this up.
Kind of interesting that like
This is some high-tech
in
stuff.
bot games, it's actually like a bit harder to find leather
Kinda smells.
just because they end up killing the chicken so early.
What's inside? Is this correct?
A new area has been restricted.
Your rooms with more rooms. Your rooms with more rooms. I am a surgeon after all. Okay, perfect. Is this someone's property? Should I start a fire? Is this someone's property? I'm not too bad with my hands. Didn't you think this was possible? These could leave a bruise.
Oh no.
To get lost in the dark. We're all animals.
I
Kinda smells moldy.
use my bottles to make potions by accident.
They'll be really surprised. All right, this came out well. Checkup time. I'm sorry. That must have hurt. Nobody on the street makes me feel like the owner. I'll just open this up. All right, this came out well. Whoa, I can see so far. Checkup time.
A new area has been restricted.
You're bleeding.
A subject has been terminated. A subject has been terminated.
Where'd everybody go? There's not even any patients?
A subject has been terminated.
I'm not a veterinarian.
Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors.
Rooms with more blood, too.
Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors.
I'm sorry. That must have hurt. This might sting a bit. Wash your hands often.
I won't let it get messy.
A subject has been
Mostly ulti
terminated.
because I thought it would look cool.
Someone is dominating Lumia Island.
Okay.
This might sting a bit.
I don't even know where the meteorite was. Meteorite cemetery. What's the next one? Temple.
I should probably grab some drinking water from here. Should I start a fire?
A subject has been terminated. Someone is dominating Lumia Island.
I should run.
A new area has been restricted.
I should probably grab some drinking water from here. Check up time. I can sit here until a patient shows up. I hope you weren't lonely on the way out. Check up time. You're all animals.
A subject has been terminated. 10 survivors remain.
These could leave a bruise.
A subject has been terminated.
I'm definitely not losing. Has my legend begun?
Okay.
This might sting a bit. We're all animals.
A subject has been terminated.
Which way to the OR? I'm not a veterinarian. Did this fall out the back of
Okay.
an ambulance?
A subject has been terminated.
I think that'll be it for it, the warm up.
Consecutively eliminating survivors.
I only needed a little more.
Okay, so I'm gonna mostly be focusing on farming, I think. And I will be starting right up in a second. Okay. Kind of hoping I don't see Nikki's, just because I haven't actually played Nikki or played against Nikki so far. At least, well, actually, no, I guess I have played against Nikki's, just not that I really remember. They ran into them some when I was playing norms with one of my friends in duos. But yeah, either way, I feel like she maybe shouldn't have been let in for like the last week of ranked, but whatever. Cool.
Who, me? Okay then.
Might get a bit difficult to find. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna say it might get difficult to find feathers in a hospital. Might still get difficult to find feathers in hospital. Someone else just started Avenue as well. Hmm.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
Not even any patience? I think they'll burn well.
Really?
What's inside? The person on the other side will get surprised. I should probably grab some drinking water from here. I'm not too bad with my hands. Is this someone's property? I'm not too bad with my hands. Didn't you think this was possible? What's inside? Which way to the OR? What's inside? Is this correct? I am a surgeon after all. I'm definitely not losing. Is this correct? What's inside? Is this correct? This looks unsanitary. This might sting a bit. Oh no, bleeding! Your wounds with more wounds. I am a surgeon after all. Okay, perfect. I'll just open this up.
A new area has been restricted.
Should I start a fire? This looks unsanitary. What's inside? These could leave a bruise. All right, this came out well. They'll be really surprised. All right, this came out well. Kinda smells moldy. Incense can have medical benefits. Sorry, that must have hurt. Whoa, I can see so far. This'll hurt.
Subject has been terminated.
This'll hurt.
A subject has been terminated. A subject has been terminated.
Whoa, I can see so far. Didn't you think this was possible? We're all animals. So, oh no, bleeding.
A new area has been restricted.
Checkup time. I'm sorry. That must have hurt. I might be able to see patients here. Whoa, I can see so far. Something good better be inside.
Hmm.
Should I start a fire? Checkup
A
time.
subject has been terminated.
I'm bleeding.
Oops.
Good place to get lost in thought. Is this someone's property?
Whoa. A subject has been terminated.
How sad. They didn't find a doctor in time. Is it a bit small? Which way to the OR? Something good better be inside.
A subject has been terminated.
I can see everything.
A new area has been restricted.
Checkup time. The doctor's here. I'm sorry. That must have hurt. Which way to the OR? This might sting a bit.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors.
I can sit here until a patient shows up.
Where are you going?
I'm definitely not losing. These could leave a bruise. Will you warn me? I wouldn't want to scrape my legs on anything. I hope you weren't lonely on the way out. I can see everything.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. 10 survivors remain. A new area has been restricted.
Faith might be more important than you think.
A subject has been terminated. A subject has been terminated.
Double well is here.
Okay, perfect. Has my legend begun? I'm not a veterinarian.
You can't help it.
As expected, I gotta try harder. Faith might be more important than you think. I wouldn't want to scrape my legs on anything. How about a rest? Whoa, I can see so far! How sad. They didn't find a doctor in time. The person on the other side will get surprised. Are there pieces of glass in the sand?
A new area has been restricted.
Whoa, I can see so far! Is this someone's property? These could leave a bruise.
A subject has been terminated.
Whoa, my feet are buried. Might just grab some shade under the tree. Check-up time! Doctor's here! I'm sorry. That must have hurt. about a rest? Whoa, my feet are buried.
What will your ending be?
Oh no, they're bleeding!
I'll burn everything I stand! They'll learn well. Ready to warm up the silence. You're cold. I can fix that. You're cold. I can fix that.
The woods are actually pretty dangerous. Snakes, insects, ticks. No thanks. Checkup time!
This is the end. A new area has been restricted.
Whoa, my feet are buried. The person on the other side will get surprised. I hope you weren't lonely out there.
We're all animals.
I can see everything. Checkup time! We're all What's inside? The doctor's here. As expected.
A subject has been terminated. 5 survivors remain.
Treat your wounds with more wounds.
We're all animals.
Treat your wounds with more wounds. Doctors try to hold on to the patients that God wants for himself. I can see everything. How about a rest? I hope you weren't lonely on the way out. Checkup time! Doctors try to hold on to the patients that...
A subject has been terminated.
How
A
sad.
new area has been restricted.
Let's go!
Doctor's here.
A subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. 3 survivors remain.
Something good better be inside. Faith might be more important than you think. I hope you weren't lonely on the way out. Whoa, I can see so far. What's inside? This might sting a bit. I hope you weren't lonely on the way out. This might sting a bit.
The temporary safe zone will be designated subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors. Only 2 survivors remain.
I'm sorry. That must have hurt.
It's gonna get hotter. Lily, it's gonna get burning hot.
I've read that monks used to work as doctors long ago.
Ready to burn. Ready to warm up the silence. It's gonna get hotter. It's gonna get hotter. Lily,
Rooms with more rooms.
you're cold. It's that. Ready to warm up the silence. Not waiting. You're cold. I can fix that. Ready to burn. I'll do everything I can.
I better hurry. I can see everything.
I think they'll burn well. I can fix that. Ready to warm up the silence. It's gonna get hotter.
The last temporary safe zone has been deactivated. No safe zones remain.
It's gonna get hotter.
I should run.
It's gonna get
How sad. I didn't find a doctor.
You've achieved victory.
At least they don't die from an illness.
Timer scam, let's go. Oh wow. Okay. So earlier I was listening to, BBC stuff, and they were suggesting taking a little break before review, so I'm gonna take like a couple minute break. Okay. Time to get into the review. Okay. I'm just calling it timer scam because that's what it's called in like when me and my friends have like watched Salty Bed and stuff. Where does this game actually start? I'm not used to games lasting so long. I'm, I think, a bit miscalibrated for finding it. Okay, so here... Yeah, do the teleport thing, which I think is fine. This time I made sure to remember to have extra bottles before I made healing potions. Getting here at an okay time. I'm finding this stuff pretty quick, actually. Yeah, the thing that takes me comparatively longer, I think, is just finishing stuff after this point. Probably should have grabbed that lighter. Or maybe not. Yeah, probably. I really wanted to make baked potatoes here, but I ended up just not having a lighter, so I couldn't. And then here I'm just trying to farm, and then I come across. Oh yeah, the Nikki was super underbuilt. She didn't even have a weapon done, at least compared to me. So that was cool. Just had to burn ult, and there's the Frazzy here. I remember thinking about fighting her. Actually, I think I do start trying to fight her because she's like down on weapons as well. Or she doesn't have arm piece and her accessory's not done. And I have food. I wonder if that's... Oh, actually, that was the only rising in the game. So this is actually... If I killed her here, she wouldn't have made it to final zone. Yeah, and then at this point, I'm kind of like, well, I probably just can't catch her. Fortunately, I was on the winning side of this, so... I didn't just get run down until I died with my ult down. If I had ult up, I think I'd probably actually kill her. Now that I think about it. But you know, then I'm just farming some more. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of Magnuses this game. Actually, I'm going to speed this up, otherwise it's going to take forever. I remember there being like a bunch of Magnuses this game. Oh, right. Yeah, I lucked into finding Meteorite. I didn't have to try and actually find it from somewhere else. Oh yeah, and here I was thinking about going in on that Barbara and committing hard for it, but there were just way too many people there. There's just some farm. Oh yeah, and I also found Mithril, which is good. And I almost killed this Magnus, but his build is stupid. I think my move speed items are more than his. I guess he just has more move speed or something. I don't know. Unless the weapon has move speed. Yeah, so I'm just kind of ignore him, just whatever, make my mithril thing. And I try to see if I can get the Barbara, but it seems like she can just walk away from me, so I go for this. Oh yeah, this is where I almost die. I'm thinking maybe maybe I shouldn't have farmed those chickens. I ended up wasting a lot of time because of it. Yeah, and I don't get hit by ult, which is good. Here, I'm kind of thinking that I maybe should have just not gone out of the bush at all, because I feel like he was going to walk away from me. But luckily, or you know, thankfully at this point, I have both Mithril Chest and Fragger. So actually, how is he so damn fast? Like, he's basically keeping up with me. He only has these 2 items for move speed? Dude, I've got like 4 move speed items. And he's keeping pace with me. Well, actually, I kind of equivalently like 5 because Fragger like pretty cracked. Wow. Maybe Luke's base move speed's just pretty fast. I wouldn't be surprised if like dagger people had slightly lower base move speed just because most of the daggers have move speed on them. I'm also kind of surprised he didn't throw out like the soap thing or whatever it is. Oh yeah, and I do like this outplay. Outplayed with dagger skill. Yeah, at this point I'm worried about him finding me. I think this is where I teleport the beach. Oh yeah, and then the Adriana with Wick is here, so I really don't want to be there. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the key thing for these wins is just third partying a lot. I bet the Adriano is a bit mad about that. Yeah, okay, so at this point, let's go back. See what the map state's like. Okay, yeah, so I remember there being people here and some people here. So I'm like very cool with just teleporting to the cemetery. Just to like get out of here. Oh yeah, and then now I finally actually have cams. I hadn't had cameras for a while. Oh yeah, and then I third party this fight as well. The Lemak Shoichi stuff later. Wait, does that camera not aggro if you go on that particular path? Okay, no, it did focus on me for a second. Very briefly. When I was going through the door. Yeah, okay. So I could have known that I was in the area. And then here, I'm just getting more cameras. Finish off with the bleed. Actually, was there anything else that would have been good to grab? What I want to know. Oh, Tac Ops could have been good. Yeah, I was mostly interested in the food though. I would have had more HP, but I've had no regular crit chance. Maybe not. 25% crit's not much, but it is something. Oh yeah, then I luck into red shoes. Oh yeah. So the Razi, funnily enough, I think it's like the one fight that I end up winning where it was just like a completely just 100 to 0 on relatively even footing type thing, just because I cleverly wait for her. And I remember here making sure that I did not use my Q immediately, which I think helps a lot. Okay, so she had mithril boots, but I'm pretty sure I just want red shoes anyways. I could have gotten rid of this potato. That would have given me more room for food, I guess. Yeah. It was kind of interesting how the Adriana kept like going side to side around me, like juking me like that. I guess it was just to like get me to stay inside of her like flaming thingamajig on the ground, like the flaming tar or oil or whatever it was. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, she was actually ahead of me on timer before that. Oh yeah, actually she uses a lot of timer at this point just to heal back up. So that's why I ended up winning. I think if this hadn't happened, she probably wins, because like I think she probably just out damages me in like a straight up fight, just because it's so hard to get on top of her, like without ult. Yeah, that was like 30 seconds of timer. And then here I correctly identify just timer scam as a win condition. And I think she just doesn't have vision of me at this point, so yeah, I kind of just win. Cool. I'm glad that like almost killing her actually led to a victory just due to timer stuff. Okay. Well, time to queue up for the next game. I still feel like that was mostly luck as far as me winning. Like getting higher placement, I'll say maybe not as much luck, although there's some of that in that I was able to actually run away from the Luke. And Luke is apparently just really fast.
Who, me? Okay.
Okay, we'll see what ends up happening. But like the actual victory I think was incredibly luck or RNG influenced. Yeah. Like the game before the last game too, I think was in a similar situation. I just happened to be able to get frag and happened to walk in on the Chiara after her ult was done. Okay. The thing about this build too is that I end up near temple, so it also wouldn't be that hard to find dagger if I really needed to, like after my build was done. Or at least it wouldn't be that out of my way to look for it. I wonder if that's the same Adri.
The experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
Is this correct? The person on the other side will get surprised.
Wait, I don't actually have bottles.
Is this correct? What's inside?
I think I'll make the food anyways.
I am a surgeon after all.
Just like refined bottles later.
I can sit here until a patient shows up. What's inside? I'll try harder.
I really hope this person doesn't want to fight me.
A subject has been terminated.
What's inside?
They at least don't have console.
They'll burn well.
I'll try harder. I am a surgeon after all. They'll be really surprised. What's inside? Check-up time! Sorry, that must have hurt. I'm not too bad with my hands. Is this someone's property?
A subject has been terminated.
I am a surgeon after all.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to find another feather later.
The person on the other side will get surprised. This looks unsanitary.
A new area has been restricted.
can see so far. I'll just open this up. All right, this came out well. Okay, perfect. Everywhere I go, I find places like this.
Brace yourself. Too easy.
Actually, I probably don't actually want to fight this.
All right, this came out well. Should I start a fire?
I actually really need to get back to Avenue.
Places like this.
A subject has been terminated.
Where'd everybody go? There's not even any patients? Didn't you think this was possible? Okay, perfect. They'll be really surprised. Good place to get lost in
Gonna
thought.
collect some potatoes to make some food with.
I'm not a great cook.
The other thing I can do too is actually no, I can't look for a nail in
These
Avenue
could be
because it's about to
the
close.
rules. Everywhere I go, I find places like this.
A new area has been
Okay,
restored.
so there's no one actually in this zone with me. Actually, someone just teleported in.
This might sting a bit. Oh no, you're bleeding.
That key is full build.
A subject has been terminated.
He's probably coming this way.
Whoa, I can see so far.
I don't really feel like
A
fighting.
subject has been terminated.
Wait,
Trying to
you're like pretty low.
A subject has been terminated.
Oop.
A subject has been terminated.
Jeez, you're at 9 master.
A subject has been terminated. 10 survivors remain.
Drop the act. Action. Take this. Take this.
And this is why I don't like playing Cappy.
Action. Go away.
I was really hoping. Ah. Only -9. Interesting. What was my placement? 10th? Okay. Think think it was this one. Oh, I know it was this one because they had straight jackets. Yeah, actually thinking about it, I wasn't gonna have enough time to teleport anyways. So I maybe should have at least tried to make sure that they went down with me. Or something, I don't know. Anyways, let's get into the review for that. I think the biggest issue is that I missed on the feather. Cause like, I think I would have, if I had feather boots, I think I'd actually get away there. But I was missing a lot of move speed. Like actually, let's see how much. Leg or feather boots. This is 0.24 and this is 0.35. It's like more than 0.1 just from that, but I would have also had movement mastery. So yeah. Yeah, the other thing I could have done too is like actually look for more bottles a little bit, but I think that was probably fine. It ended up not taking that much time to find bottles again, but I think the bigger issue may have just been that it meant that I had to do that instead of looking for feathers. Yeah, I'm actually leaving this zone pretty late. Yeah, and I'm in a really weak state right now. I really don't want to interact with people. Was it test subject 15? So let's see, I'm at 102.11. Actually, I can probably tell by their items. I think that was the other one. I maybe could have continued this fight. And they're up a full item on me, basically, but I might also just have better food. Oh, they're taking food. Yeah, I mean, it's, in the long run, it's definitely better to just stop fighting here. I really shouldn't have used that other one, though. I guess something I could have done, because like I do tend to put emphasis on move speed, particularly because of situations like that. Something I could have done, which I guess, yeah, I just didn't really consider too much. Oh, actually, yeah, I was wanting to make food. Yeah. I think a better play here could have been sitting on teleporter, looking to see if there was a feather zone without people. Yeah, so I mean, hospital could have been good to teleport to. It wouldn't be a feather zone, but it's like right next to one. Forest I think isn't great just because it's gonna have Tree of Life pressure. But yeah, I think here teleporting to hospital or factory would have been good. Oh yeah, and actually hospital is a zone with feathers anyways, so I could have just teleported straight there and just like looted the other side, basically. Oh yeah, so something I do want to see. I think they were at like 9 mastery or something. Okay. Oh, so they got a kill early. They're at 8 mastery right now. Yeah, it's something I didn't respect enough, I think. See, like, what am I doing looting here? I guess the real thing here is that, like, I think it's okay to grab that and then, like, leave or just make stuff here. I think the issue is that I get greedy and I try to grab console when I know that they're probably headed this direction anyways, and like they're definitely going to be looking to fight. I see that they're heading towards me, so oh yeah, they're even heading my direction. They might need to even be looking for me right now. Yeah, here I was thinking maybe I can take them just because they're a little bit low, but they're also just way more built than me. I also have no idea how strong this character is, and also I'm a Kathy with no transition items. Yeah, and the rest of this is just them being weird. You know, it might have been good. It's just like running around in a circle in here, and then we like kill each other or something. At this point, I have 10 seconds timer, which isn't actually enough time. I also don't have abilities. Yeah, actually at that point I'm kind of just dead. I wonder, would I have had enough timer to actually teleport? If I'd gone straight for it and immediately clicked, I think I might have been able to teleport. But yeah. Dude, how long did they chase me for? They chased me for about a minute and a half. I really hope that they lost like immediately afterwards. We're just like wasting so much time. Actually, it's closer to a minute 15. Oh, we can see if the game's still going. Info, match history, that game. Oh, they ended up placing 5th, not getting any more kills. That's cool. I had a red shoes. Interesting. Oh, they were level 19. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, time to get into the next one. Okay.
Who, me? Okay then.
I actually get messed up pretty bad if I can't find the second feather, it seems. Well, in certain circumstances. If I'd been, even if I'd just been able to find a nail, that might have been enough of a difference. That's 0.3. Move speed wise, I definitely still want this, but just having completed choose wise probably would have been good enough. I also wonder if maybe I could have just walked through pond or something. That might have been the real decision, is just right click into hospital or something similar and just see how far I get. Oh, I didn't have food, which was the main thing, I think, keeping them interested, because I just wasn't restoring health. Oh, I should have checked to see how much longer I had on my ultimate. Because, like, since it was for over a minute, there's a chance that I could have just waited for it to come back up and then gone over another wall. I see the other thing that kind of really threw off my plans is a lot of time I end up kind of making temple like my zone to farm. Probably because it has like bears and bats and whatnot. But since it was closing first, like didn't know what I wanted to do as much, and Allie had a scary person in it. Okay, so there's an Adri
The
here.
experiment will now begin. Satellite radar activated.
There's not even any patients?
I think they'll burn well.
I guess I'll just go on my way at this point. You're gonna end up taking glass bottles.
Let's open this up. The person on the other side will get surprised. Oh, the water is clear. I'll try harder.
Pretty tempted to just leave right now.
Is this someone's property?
I'll like here for the thingy. Okay.
There's definitely something I can grab from here. I'll just open this up. I'm not too bad with my hands. I'm not too bad with my hands. All right, this came out well. They'll be really surprised. Checkup time!
Oh well, 3 for 3.
Is this someone's property? I'll just open this up.
There are no feathers here. I think I might do the cemetery crossover.
A new area has been restricted.
Just teleport into cemetery.
I'll just open this up.
Okay, yeah. Actually, I'll just like go to alley anyways, and then teleport afterwards. There's a lot of survivability stuff that I kind of need. A lot of HP giving items.
Property?
A subject has been terminated.
I'm not too bad with my hands. Didn't you think this was possible? What's inside? I never really had.
Oh, Amazon actually doing that well.
Everywhere I go, I find places like this.
A subject has been terminated.
What's inside? Is this correct? I am a surgeon after all.
I'm afraid of what the GR is doing.
This is my heart.
A subject has been terminated.
Bobby used to be reading books.
I think I go over to forests.
How about a rest? Where's the downtown pharmacy? Might just grab some shade under the tree. Checkup time! What's inside?
A subject has been terminated. A new area has been restricted.
Okay, someone else is actually in here right now.
What's inside? Didn't you think this was possible? Should I start a fire?
A subject has been terminated.
I'm definitely not losing. I'll just open this up. I am a surgeon after all.
A subject has been terminated.
I can see everything.
A subject has been terminated.
This might sting a bit. Might just grab some shade under the tree. Uh-oh. Did someone forget to turn off the stove?
Oh, I really don't want to actually go
I could
there.
use a new bone saw.
A subject has been terminated.
Wait, someone just took console.
10 survivors remain.
Might just grab some shade under the tree.
Maybe I just walk up the alley.
Whoa, I
Or
can
along the
see
way.
so far.
A subject has been terminated.
Your wound?
has been terminated. A new area has been restricted.
How about a rest?
Oh, stuff is restricting really fast now. Yours first meteorite. Oh, that's cool.
The woods are actually pretty dangerous. Snakes, insects, ticks. No thanks.
Someone else is here. I'm gonna go the sneakier way. Cool, they don't have
Kinda
console.
smells moldy. What's inside? How sad. They didn't find a doctor in time. Didn't you think this was possible? Did this fall out the back of an ambulance? Whoa, I can see so far. We're all animals. Kinda smells moldy. Okay, perfect. This might sting a bit. The doctor's here. This looks unsanitary. Good place to get lost in thought.
A new area has been restricted.
Okay, perfect. These could leave a bruise. I can see everything. What's inside? This might sting a bit. Oh no, you're bleeding! I'm sorry, that must have hurt. I might be able to see patients here.
A subject has been terminated.
Look at the inside my hat. Meet my assistant. It's a gift. Meet my assistant. Look at the inside my hat.
Your wounds with more wounds.
Meet my assistant. It's a gift.
No, you're bleeding!
Which part is the best?
Oh, it's closing up here.
I gotta go to dock.
How sad. They didn't find a doctor in time. Is this how I got to this island?
Oh no.
Just try to hold on to the subject has been terminated.
A new area has been restricted. 5 survivors remain. Subject has been terminated. Someone is consecutively eliminating survivors.
Okay. I'm definitely getting more tempted to just teleport to hospital second zone. Because, like, Feathers... But the first 3 games coming back to this, or it's the first, I guess, 4 games coming back to this, Feathers weren't really an issue. But they've been an issue these last 2 games, and I think I've been getting there, like, roughly the same time. It might have to do with people, like, actually spawning in hospital. Yeah, I guess there's 2 people spawning in hospital. Okay, how many people were spawning in hospital last game? Or the one before that, I mean. Wait, no, this is a different game. Yeah, the first game was just much longer because I actually won it. So 2 people again. 3 people actually. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, 2. What about the first game? I think this is the bot game. Yeah, that's probably a bot game. So here, it was like 2 people every game so far. Then I just didn't have trouble finding feathers this one, I don't think, or the first one, I mean. Yeah, I have my stuff. I'll say I did seem to be a little bit slow coming out. Oh yeah, I'm actually like 15-ish seconds behind here. Like where I usually like to be. I think part of it, some of it has to do with like me. So here, and then once I find the nail, I should just be good to go. Also, I messed that up too. Yeah, that was a lot of time. So here, actually the other thing too is like, I know I want to get here first, but I'm probably not. I guess I do end up getting there first. But like, I think anyways, I should be pathing this way. Just because I do end up having to backtrack. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. Yeah, this one's actually kind of bad for like speed wise anyways. Yeah, so I'm slow there. Although I think the issue, or a possible issue, is like once I finish pawn, it's like, then what? I have to go to either hospital or avenue to teleport after that. I'm here at kind of the usual time, it looks like. Well, I ended up playing more scared later. And I think that was okay to go for the chickens. Yeah, I actually looted literally everything. I guess how much extra time did I waste? So it's at 3 minutes by the time I get back. Yeah, I spent about an extra minute. No, I don't want to see image rating, but I'm saying. Yeah, I'm here really late. Oh yeah, then here I ended up having to play really scared because anyone could show up and try to kill me at this point. I did have, let's see, I did have mixed feelings about going for the stuff over here, but I guess maybe the pings over there is what kind of dissuaded me from going there specifically. Because actually there were some pings right there. And I was thinking, if I go straight for that person, then like I'm gonna be in a really bad spot. Yeah, and then there's a person on the teleporter. Yeah, this is just a really bad all around. Yeah, I think the big thing is that I should have, or at least I could have, just decided to give up on the feathers. Like, if I had found both of them, it would have actually been pretty cool, but like, I probably just need to concede it in the future. Yeah, and there I was like thinking that there's a good chance that like Chiara would go on me, but I was like, I really need to find items. And so I just trade ult for ult. I don't think I really need to look at much of the rest of this review. Like, I just have very few options. Oh yeah, someone just got the meteorite. In school, like basically on spawn. Okay, so actually... So at this point, I think a better decision, instead of looking for the 2 feathers and... actually, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe better decision right now is to go to beach since I'm missing a lot of stuff. Whereas with the feathers, I just need to find 2. But the thing about feathers is their movement speed, which is just like... one of Kathy, at least in my opinion, one of Kathy's most important stats. Yeah. I don't think I can afford to not get feathers here because it directly affects my ability to like run away from people like pretty darn heavily. Like I went from 0.37 move speed to 0.99 move speed, so that's almost like a 0.3 increase. It's like not something I can really ignore. Although one thing that I end up doing that maybe I could have avoided... Oh, actually, yeah, prepping that chest piece lets me build mithril later. But... Oh, actually... So I think here I was going for mithril. But... See, when did I actually... Oh, okay, so I did see beach pings when I was over here, which is why I decided not to go to beach. I can kind of respect that, but like maybe I should have... Or maybe I could have gone like in here or something. Or just teleported back to LA right now anyways, just to try it. So I lose a lot of damage right now just by not having stuff finished. Oh yeah, and then someone got console here. Hmm. Yeah, I think I do actually get mithril here. I don't remember, maybe it's other wolves. No, I don't. Yeah. Oh yeah, like go back here. Really at this point maybe I should just embrace just playing for placement. Like more so than I did. Yeah, I think the other thing too is I don't realize that I have basically all my components at this point. Yeah, getting some lighters would have been good just to make more food. Okay, actually, let me see. Where were people at this point? I remember there not being anyone in temple, so I was pretty okay with being there. Oh, yeah, and the Nikki is in hostel right now. So yeah, no one was actually in dock. There's Kathy nearby. Yeah, I don't know. There's a whole lot else I could have done this game. Like, at this point. Oh yeah, and I could have equipped mithril, like right now, but I forgot. Would have helped with that too. Could have also refrained from like both crafting and like making stuff. Also could have just teleported like right now, because like I had vision on her and she wasn't coming for me. It might have also actually worked to just like stand way further back. Because like if she's just using skills to check the bush, unless they grant vision, which I don't know if they do, like damage is definitely a confirmation. But yeah. Moto Hell might have actually been better here too. I would have at least been more HP. And I have 0% crit right now too, so there's that. Yeah, okay. I think that'll be it for this review. And overall, still climbing, which is cool. Went from, looks like 21 to 57 in total. So not bad. It's like plus 36. Definitely making gold seem more possible. But anyways, if you watched all the way through, thank you very much for choosing to spend your time this way. And I hope I see you again.